Hi Dramione fam, let's talk about Things Without Remedy by One Bed to Rule Them All. This one was really fun. It's under 400 pages. It's a very unique story. I love a Draco POV. It's very Demat Mobile meets Remain Nameless, which are two that I love, so I really liked this. So Draco, as he often is a shell of a person. He's an Auror, but he's doing that mostly to stop himself from sinking slowly into the abyss. He takes tons of personal risks and just doesn't care that much about his life. Nobody is really a huge fan of him, and even Tonks, who he works for, is like, ugh. It's rough. He works with Harry and Ron, who are like actually very kind to him and are trying to pull him out, but it's just a rough go. So finally, Tonks assigns him protection of one Hermione Granger, who is developing a time turner for the Ministry, even though she knows this is a bad idea. Their interactions are strained and odd, but also intriguing to Draco. He begins to feel comfort in her presence, and he can immediately see her brilliance. He ends up like getting injured on duty, and their project ends like while he's injured, so he feels like a great loss at this loss of interaction with her. But then the time turner is stolen and he goes on a wild hunt for it, and together they find it along with a dark artifact that had once belonged to his family. So the two of them resolve to go back into the past to replace the artifact and avoid drastic changes in the timeline, but they end up becoming stuck 13 years in the past around the time of, the Second Wizarding War before Voldemort was defeated. They then have to try and assemble a new time turner while avoiding capture and danger, which for her as a Muggleborn during this time is very scary. And just staying out of trouble seems to be nigh impossible for these two. Their forced proximity and isolation together draws them closer until they both finally admit their feelings. It's a bit of a slow burn, but I didn't feel like it was too slow. And because we were in Draco's head, we know how he feels early on, which I just love. I love a simpy, piney Draco who just worships her. It's just the best. But the thing that stands out to me about this fic is that it's super exciting. One thing about all of One Bed to Rule Them All's fics is that you can tell that she starts with a banger plot and the relationship falls into place inside of it, not the other way around. And I just think that it lends all of her fics like a real sense of plot and excitement. The plot here was really different and really exciting. I flew through this fic. There was even a mystery, the answer to which I genuinely did not see coming. The spice was awesome. The character development was top-notch with the two of them. The story, like I said, was well-paced and the plot was extremely well-constructed. I will just read anything by One Bed to Rule Them All. If you haven't read a One Bed to Rule Them All fic and you want one that is exciting adventure, this is your girl, Things Without Remedy. If you want one that is hilarious with some good adventure and excitement, Bad Omens is your girl. And if you like horror, A Certain Slant of Light was really good. So I definitely recommend her. And that's all. I will see you next time. Bye.